Hey everybody, this is Meeperache. I know you heard from my wife Meeperette last night, and we are here to show you a little bit more of our Minecraft universe that we built in Xbox 360 and imported into Xbox One. Specifically right now, I am going to show you something that Meeperette cannot show you because she's not allowed inside. It is the Temple of Meeperette. I built a temple in Minecraft, I don't know, about 6 months ago, that the guy, Meeperache, goes into, and I fight to prove my love for her. So let me just make sure I have the equipment that I want here. Make sure I have some armor on because I'm going to need it. Yeah, this isn't great armor. Let me go do something real quick. Let's see if I have any other armor in here. Here we go. Let's see, we have protection 2, I'm gonna put a protection 2 on. I don't think I have any pants. I've got leather pants. Oh well, I'll just grab an extra set. I also have some useless stuff on me that I'll get rid of. If you want to learn more about this building that we're in, that we call Meeper Command, you can check out our YouTube channel at Meepers Minecraft. And I know there's a lot there on it. Meeperette gave a tour of it last night, and if you want to take a really good look, you could stop by and see it at any time. Let's see here. So I have my new armor. Get rid of this armor. Keep an extra pair of leather pants on me just in case I need them. See, I got Power 4 Infinity 1 bow. That's perfect. And then a diamond sword. Let me see if I can grab a second diamond sword out of my sword box. Looting. We'll get a looting 3. Looting 3 is a good idea because lots of these things will be dropping stuff. And let me kind of set up a battle mode here. There we go. That works well. All right, I think that's what I need. Alright, so what we're going to be doing in a second, as soon as I can untangle a wire, there we go. I am going to be going over to the Temple of Meeperette. It's something that took Meeperette and I about 2 weeks almost non-stop to build. And then eventually I kicked her out. She helped me build the shell of it, the outside of it. And then eventually I kicked her out, and I built the inside as a temple to her. Something that was really cool to do. And I'll show it to you in a minute. Just getting 1 or 2 things up and running here. Just sending a little tweet out, letting people know that we're playing live. We are tweeting at Meeper Minecraft. At Meeper Minecraft. So let me just send out a little tweet real quick. Then we will get going. Let's see here. Live on Twitch with Meepers Minecraft, a tour of New Meep. And this is going to be called a tour of Meeperette's temple. Perfect. All right. Tweet's going out. Tweet is out. Let's get going. So if you saw our tour of Meeper Command, which is this building that I'm in now, you'll know that we have the Meeper Express, which is established in 2013. This is a really basic train station, and I decided a while ago not to update this part of the train station with something a little more fancy. I know I've already built a couple of train stations that are much more You know, much more technology involved. But I decided in this particular case not to do that here. And the reason why I decided it is because we're going to be rebuilding Meeper Command when they expand the map. And then this is going to become the old Meeper Command. And then the new Meeper Command will have some pretty sophisticated train stations. So to get where we're going, we're going to go to a place called Meeper Station. And if you put the card in, jump on in. As you see, you press for Meeper Dispatch. This was the first underground tunnel that we built together. Kind of just goes out under the water, and then it's going to go up. And if we look out to our right, we'll see our little village here. And we have our groves and our farm behind it. We have our modern house that we could use to entertain. And right over here, this big pyramid here. Oops, I'll just jump down here. This big pyramid is Meeperette's temple, the place where I go to fight baddies and prove my love to her. Just walk over here. I probably should be coming here at night when there's going to be more out. Let's see. Night's not coming too far, though, so by the time I give you a tour, it'll probably be night. That's the sun setting right now in that direction, and when it's down, it's down. The Temple of Meeperette. This is, I believe it was a 20 by 20 or a 20 by 22 pyramid, and it is surrounded in lava on all sides with gold up on top. It's built out of sandstone. Let's take a quick look at the outside of it. I mean, this is pretty much the only place you can cross over here without having to go through the lava, but let's take a look at the outside of it. Let me just run around it real quick. There's some ocelots over here on the right. Ocelots are great for hunting because they give you easy points. I don't know. I know some Minecraft people don't like killing animals, like the ocelots or the dogs, but you know, they give easy points, so why not? The bottom of the Temple of Meeperette has this lava here, so you can't just jump up or come down because it's pretty dark up there at night. There is some sort of pattern, as you'll see at night. You'll see how the torches kind of light it up in a weird way. So we do get mobs spawning up there, and we don't want the mobs coming down to get us. So if we put some lava there, they jump down, and by the time they're all the way down, they're usually on fire. That's not good. Every once in a while I see a weird block missing, so let's just replace that. There we go. There's another one. After I give you a tour of the outside, we're going to go inside to take a look. We haven't done much to landscape the back of it yet, which is fine. We're probably going to put a park back there eventually. So you can see how on all sides it's equal. It's that little pyramid. I think I might eventually want to put water all around it. Now, the only way to get up to the pyramid without getting burned too bad is kind of to come up this way. We never really thought of or wanted people to go up there, but if you run and jump up, that didn't work. Better get out of there. Luckily for me, I got some water right here before I die. There we go, much better. That didn't work. Well, it's going to take a minute. I gotta eat. Let me eat. We find that carrots are the absolute best source of food. They only restore 2, while some meats restore 3 and 4. But they're so damn easy to get a lot of, and they stack. And I mean, ultimately, lavas are a good way to... Hello. Ah! And there are some dogs on fire over here, and that's an ocelot on fire. A fire lot. Again, we always kill the wolves, even if they push me into the water. Whether they're wolves or dogs, I don't know. But we always kill them because they give free points, and there are a lot of them. If we're going to go on an expedition, we might take them with us. But why do that? Hey, don't move. Stay where you are. Call the NYPD on you. There we go. Yeah, you see like 2 little point globes right there. Alright, let's try this again. Messed it up the first time. Try it one more time to get up there so you can see what it's like from up there. If not, we're going inside. I don't really feel like setting on fire. Try going up this side this time. You have to run and jump. There we go. Much better. So let's go up to the top just so you can see. We can count how many high it is from the base if you want. Let's see. Here's the base. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And then the top is at 30, and then the glowstone's at 31. This is the first time I've been up here in the Xbox One with the new draw format. The new draw distance. So I've never really seen my map like this before. And since the sun is going down, it's time to battle. Because this absolutely is the best place to prove your love for your Meeperette. And you can kind of see that we have glass on top here and with some lava underneath it. But let's go down before the mobs come out up here. I don't like being up here and fighting because if you get one creeper exploding, it totally destroys so much on you. But let's go. Sandstone does not blow up well. Let me see if I can jump out. Oh, I didn't. All right, back in the water for me. There we go. All right, we'll eat our carrot. Now, there's actually a sub-layer, and there's a basement and a double basement to this area here. And I'm not sure how it was left off last time I played. In the Xbox 360 version, this building was so big it was not able to properly deal with the lighting system I had put in. As part of this monster arena under this main floor, there is a flashing light pattern, but it was never able to actually render it. So I'm hoping it does in the Xbox One. So we're going to go in here, and here is the Temple of Meeperette. There are monsters already spawning up on the top level. We never actually wanted mobs to spawn on the top level because that wasn't kind of the goal, but the pattern that we have set up really made it difficult because there are still some places that are too dark, under 11 light levels, and ultimately mobs do spawn in the middle there, and I don't like that. So I might try to figure out a way to fix it. I've got some ideas of how to fix it, but I really like, come here, just die. No one likes you. I really like the kind of patterns that we have set up here. Let's go back over here to the door so we could take a better look at it. So it's basically made with stone on the bottom, sandstone as the pyramid, and then we have glowstones going up. And we have torches around, and it actually doesn't look pretty. It looks pretty cool when we leave. But so the idea of the Temple of Meeperette again is to prove your love for her. So you walk down the glowstone path, and then we have the central. It's kind of like the place where we can worship or give our love. We have some lava dropping down from the ceiling, and during the day we got some light coming down too. We have a level of lapis, level of glowstone, level of lapis. Then we have some endstone surrounded by obsidian, and there's obsidian down there on the bottom too. But that's not what we have it for. Oh, here's a monster. Let's just kill the zombie. Ultimately, in order to prove your love, you have to go down to the monster arena, which is directly below us. So you continue following this around. There is only one way in, one way out. The sides are irrelevant. The exit entrance is on the other side here, but you open this little hatch open, and we go down. Oh, he's already down there for us. Look at that. You know, if you could see this light pattern, it's broken. It's not working right. So I'm going to go down here and try to fix it before we do anything. I will show you in a minute. Let me just do it easy right now. I'll show you in a minute after I show you the monster arena how it actually works. And this little reset feature over here that I don't actually think I ever stopped building. I don't think I actually finished building this reset feature. I need to. I'll show you how it works in a moment, but let me go back up. I better get my sword out because when I get up, it's going to be dark. Now, yeah, you know, we're still having these rendering problems on the Xbox One, and there's no reason that this area over here should be light. There are no lights out here right now. There might be a lot of mob. Oh! Wow. Stupid mobs. Alright, luckily he just blew up some endstone. We use endstone down here because endstone is the next best thing to obsidian. He just blew a hole in my endstone. I wish I had enough obsidian to build it. Just so you know, we have always built this on creative mode. We have never built this on... I'm sorry, that's wrong. Always built it on survival mode, never on creative mode. This map, as you'll see when it unlocks achievements, this map's never been on creative mode, always on survival. So here we are, and we hit this button, and it starts the effect. The battle effect is what I call it. And it basically just cycles the lights, and it gives you a really cool battle effect when you're in it. You know, it's kind of supposed to be a little bit like strobe lights and allows you to go through and kill the mobs at your own rate. Right now we're under the lava. You can see it dropping. I got to replace that endstone one day. Luckily he didn't blow up too much more. But what we find this does is it allows mobs to spawn from time to time without too many of them spawning, and it allows us to have some nice light too. So we could walk around here killing our mobs as they appear. Hey, come here. I really don't like skeletons. I don't like how they don't face you when they shoot. I think their bows are weak. Weak as in not meaning not strong, but weak as in like lame. Oh, there's another. So what we do is we can go down here for an amount of time, and we can kill mobs, and we can prove our love for our women, because this is the battle. Now, yeah, I guess there are some changes between the Xbox One, because now all the lights are stuck on, and that shouldn't be happening either. And again, this is all just endstone. I don't know why we're getting such a different shading. My feeling with the Xbox 360 is it was simply too large, and that it couldn't handle rendering all that information on the Xbox 360. But my hope was that the Xbox One would fix that, but it clearly didn't. Now, what eventually we're going to build right over in here, I feel like I'm about to be blown up. I feel like what we're going to build in here eventually is some sort of puzzle trap, or puzzle, that takes a while to open and to get some sort of surprise out of. And we really don't have the ability to do what I want to do right now in the 360 or the Xbox One version, but I'm going to wait for some new toys to come out. Let's just turn this off for a second. Do I have a lever? No, I don't have a lever. This is connected to a lever, and then it goes up there, and then you should be able to click the lever, which pushes this out, and you don't actually have to come and take out the redstone. Hey! Uh-oh! Zombie villager! Oh, now I've got a really big dilemma, because normally when we find zombie villagers, we turn them into villagers, and I would love to have a villager down here. I don't think you can go upstairs. Let's find out. Up ladders. Of course, you can go upstairs. We usually turn them. At one point, all of our villagers died, 100% of them. But let's see if we can get them to follow me up here. If I can get them to follow me up here, it'd be a good thing. Come on. I don't think he will, though. Come on. The problem is if I leave, he'll despawn. And the closest emergency kit I have with a potion, an apple, is a little far, and he'll just spawn if I go and get it, I think. Even if I trap him, there's not much we could do about it. You can see when the lights are all the way off, you can see all the mobs spawning on the outside. Oh, well, sorry, buddy. I normally don't kill you people. I really don't think I have much of a choice, because I've got no way to turn you, so you're gonna die. Alright. Well, he did die. Now let's go back up here. So if you want to walk around in the dark, without... I should have brought the apple with me, I feel like a fool. If you want to walk around here in the dark, without the lights on, you will get a lot of mobs all over the place. And the nice thing about that is... It's a place for you to come and to fight. Like I said, we fight to prove our love. I would like to try to figure out a way to fix the lighting patterns, because there's no reason I should be getting the distortion that I get. And like I said, I was so hoping that for the Xbox One it would be better. If anybody knows how to fix these, please let me know. Just drop a comment or an email. Now, one might think that this is a good place to come. Ooh, Enderman. One might think that this is a good place to come if you want to build up your points. I'm already on 30. I was on 28 when I walked in the door. But realistically, we have a much better solution for that, but it's located in the Nether. We built a... we really don't have any monster farms. We never built any. We didn't want... Oh my god, it's another one. I'm leaving here. I'm going to come back with an apple. And a potion. I want to save these people. Although I guess even if they're villagers, they're a little difficult to get out of here because there are only stairs. Let me kill some of these Endermen. Get myself an Ender Pearl. Yeah, that's right, Enderman. I'm looking at you. Stop it. Hello, hello. I'm going to hit you with my sword. Now, these Endermen disappear. They move fast. They're kind of idiots. Not idiots. That's not the right word. More like asses. Because they're really hard to predict where they're going to be. They always pop up behind you. So, I mean, this arena is really a good place to get points. But we actually have a better one. That's not a farm. We don't really believe in farms. We're not just going to set something up so we get points without having to do anything. Although I think now that the Xbox One version's out, in the Nether, I think I'm going to build myself a... zombie pigman farm. I think I want one of those. Get some gold. Gold, as you might not know or might know, is the single most valuable thing in the game. Some people think it's diamonds. I believe wholeheartedly it's gold. Diamonds are important. Come on up! Come on! Follow me. What's this? Something hit me from above. I'm under attack! Somebody blew up over here. Oh man, I gotta come back with some endstone. Somebody screwed that up. I went and blew up my ladder. Who blew up? No one blew up. Now I'm stuck down here. That wasn't planned. Now I gotta come and fix all this. I use Enderstone hoping that it was the best thing to protect myself. Endstone, thinking it was one of the better things to protect myself. But now I don't have a ladder to crawl back up. Alright, I know how I'm gonna have to fix this to get out of here. Well, first I'm gonna kill everyone who comes after me. Let me get rid of this guy. Sorry, I gotta kill you too, zombie villager. I'm gonna have to come back here and fix it. If I was playing this in creative mode, I would have totally built this out of endstone. I wouldn't have had a problem in the world. Not endstone, obsidian. And I wouldn't have had a problem in the world. Oh, that's who's there, trying to mess me up. So as you can see, even though I've been playing this forever, and I'm actually pretty good with it, this temple still poses major challenges. I just wish I had enough obsidian at the time to build the floor out of obsidian. However, I do now. We have a nice little cache of obsidian, but we're going to be using the obsidian to build our new Meeper command when we build our new Meeper command. Well, I will eventually come back and I will show you the underneath a little better, the electronics that make it run. And perhaps I'll find a way to delay the lights. Maybe it'll work a little bit better. There, no. Still haven't killed them yet. I better eat. I need food. Oh, he's not coming back. Let's get out of here. So, that's the Temple of the Sacred Meat. And I think we fought all night. Yes, we did. And that was the goal. The goal is to fight all night. If you look at my crosshair, you'll see it on this little tower over here. None of that was visible in any way under the last version. The 360 had such a smaller draw rate. I'm really impressed with the draw distance and rate on this game. I need to go home. I need to get some Enderstone. I need to come back, and I need to continue to fight for my the love and the honor of my Meeperette. But I need to fix the temple a little bit. So I'm going to fix it, and we'll look at it in another episode soon. Hey, there's one more thing I want to show you before I leave. Let me just show you this little toy that I made. Not toy. I made a sugarcane farm, which we're going to upgrade together. I actually resisted upgrading it because I wanted to build a double switch with you guys live on Twitch. But we went through so many different versions of what would make the best sugarcane farm. And the problem is, if you use water to sweep the sugarcane away, you have to replant it. Sugar canes are 3 high, and we wound up making this machine right here that is wonderful, that when you flip the switch, it does this. Flipping the switch automatically just cuts off the top 2. It seals it up so they can't fall under the pistons. I'm using sticky pistons here with stone, and just by walking back and forth... hold on for a second. I'm just sorry, I just can't resist myself. Wolves, die! Wolf dog. Die, wolf dog. Give me my points. There we go, there we go. So the problem with this current setup is you actually have to walk back to the other side to unlock it and to allow them to grow again. However, we will be putting in a 2-way switch, maybe even with a pressure plate and a delay, so that all you have to do is walk in here, it cuts them off, it locks, and maybe it will lock for a minute, maybe there'll be a switch on the other side, but you don't actually have to walk all the way back here to do it. Alright. Let me go to my closest... Oh, I left my minecart at the Meeper station. I don't think we have extra mine carts on this side. We should. This is Meeper Farm. Meeper Farm, established 2013. This was our first farm. It's not too sophisticated. We have much more sophisticated farming equipment at this point. And of course, we don't have an extra mine cart. Let me see if there's one in here. No, but I'm just going to build one real quick. I don't feel like walking back. There we go. There's my minecart. Here we go. I'm heading back to Meeper Command on the Meeper Farm minecart. And we're here. Let's see. I should have enough enderstone to fix what I broke in ladders. We have a lot of obsidian right now. We've been collecting this doing our mining, but I really want to save this. I don't want to use it there. Let's see if we have any sandstone. That's not endstone. Here's endstone. Alright, well, we have enough to fix it, that's for sure. I'm going to bring some ladder with me. That's enough ladder. And I will also bring with me... What else do I need? Some of this. Let me bring myself 2 golden apples in case of emergency. And 2 potions. See, the problem with turning a villager down there, it's going to be a pain to get him out of there. And if I leave him down there, he's just going to be converted anyway. Yeah, I'm going to bring the equipment. I'm going to set it up with an emergency kit. But I'm not actually sure if it's going to be useful or not. We'll figure that out later. I need to get some item frames. I don't think I have any item frames left. Let me get some of this. Get some leather. Got a couple of sticks here. Get some sticks over here. Here's some sticks. I don't see any. Oh, well, we got some item frames. I'm just gonna grab the 5 item frames. I need 6 actually. No, 5 is fine. I'll do 5 for now. No, I need 6 to do this right. I build these emergency kits, and if I want to do it right, I need 3 per emergency kit, almost 4 at times. Let's just make an item frame up. There we go. There's some item frames. Alright, I don't think I need any more of this. Pretty good. Bring 1 chest with me. I want 1 chest for a reason. I'm going to leave some end stone in the area in case we have another explosion. Now, the closest I can get to the temple is absolutely Meeper Station. By the way, it's not the only temple we have. We have actually one other temple. We have the Temple of the Sacred Meep. It is actually also a pyramid. And the Temple of the Sacred Meep was one of the first small pyramids we built. If we look this way, I don't know what the drawer way, maybe we could see it, maybe we could see it. That M is on top of the Temple of the Sacred Meep right there. But we just can't see it. It's a smaller pyramid, much smaller pyramid. Oh. I want my minecart back. Didn't mean to do that. Meepette always yells at me for leaving my minecarts laying around. And I mean always yells at me for my minecarts laying around. She gets very frustrated by it. Let me take the minecart out of here. Now I'm on fire. Just wonderful. But let's see. I guess my minecart got caught in the fire. Now it's gone. Oh well. Alright, let's go back. Let's fix what we broke. I should probably bring a lever with me too and try to repair that. I like killing things. Ah, I despawned, son of a gun. What's the damn wolf dog doing up there on fire? For that, I'm going to hit you right into the water. Oops. Or not. Ah! One of the things I'm frustrated about in Hey, let me out of here. One of the things I'm frustrated about in Minecraft is the low number of clay blocks that we could break up and turn into this type of stone here. Stone brick. But hopefully when they expand the map, we'll get a lot more. I should have a lever in my room over here. Let me see what I have over here. I really don't remember. There's some levers. Just grab like 2 levers, 3 levers, and I'll also just grab half this redstone. Don't think I need it, but let's just bring it. Alright, let's go back and fix some of this. I might need a button too, because I think the mob, I think it blew up my button. And you know what else I'm gonna grab? I'm gonna grab some obsidian to use for the control area. Because that's actually a little more important than endstone. So there we go. There's some obsidian. Alright. Ooh, that's an idea. I'll do that too. Grab one of these clocks. We have ender chests almost all over the place with a common loadout, which I'll teach you about in a little bit. Alright, now let's go back to the Temple of the Meeperette. It's night, so we're going to have some very unhappy campers. But oh well. We know what we're doing here. Going on the ground floor. There should be no damage to the ground floor. The entrance. I like the way this looks, I really do. We spent a lot of time putting this together. It's still a little too dark in these areas right here, like right here. And eventually we might put another ring of glowstone around the floor in a square pattern like that ring right there. But not right now. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, of course we have Mr. Spider waiting for us. For those of you who don't know, these spiders could actually see through walls, so they know you're coming. And they very often will be at the bottom of a wall, just waiting for you to show up. All right, we don't need the minecart, but we definitely need this at this point. Now, let's fix this ladder. I might make... I'm not going to might make, I am going to make. This out of obsidian, just to make it more secure. Obsidian is the, other than bedrock, obsidian is pretty much the most secure item out there when it comes to explosive proof and being able to open up. I mean, it's really difficult. Let me see if I can get out with this. Yeah, I should probably put an extra one up there. There we go. Now I could probably jump right out. Good. So obsidian is the most explosive proof block that we are fortunate enough to have in the game. And I'm looking for... There we go. Let's see here. Where were those holes? There we go. Alright, fixed up. Well, I'm actually not seeing too much... Interesting. Let me fix this. So I think the way I had this fixed... I don't know if that will do it, but let's try. Oh, I never bought a button, did I? I hope I have a... I'm gonna cover this sides with obsidian instead of endstone, just to make it a little safer. Do I have a workbench down here? Now I'm gonna borrow this button for now. And I'm going to put my chest out with the extra endstone in it. I'm going to save that right down here. There we go. Well, I'm going to take some of it with me. Oh, well, I'm carrying around a bunch of useless sugar cane. I'll come back for that later. Alright, now let's try to get this to work right. Yep, that works fine. Alright, so let's see if it works right now. I think it's working better than before, but it's really hard to tell. Yeah, it's still sketchy. It's still not working great. What's that, a monster, or is this a guy we could change? Nah, it's a mob. It's not a zombie villager. I'm going to try to stay away from everybody right now while I'm fixing it, and what I might do is turn it on permanently. If I remember right, what I did was I put this there, and then on the other side we had a lever. If you turn on the lever, I think it keeps them on after a second or two. Let's find out. That's keeping that on, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, I didn't have to take that brick out. So it keeps it on after a second or two, and it will prevent people from spawning while we do maintenance. So let's just go kill these guys, and we could eventually fix it all. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I really don't like these creepers. They really piss me off. They just piss me off. don't like anything that walks up behind me and blows up. I think it's really... Whoa! We got an empty... Ah! Yeah, so by turning on all the lights, we basically get maintenance mode. So once I kill everybody, no one else will spawn down here. Probably. Maybe there are some dark points, like against this wall, though. Maybe we should fix that later. There we go. Alright, so now we're pretty safe up here. Let's go down to the bottom again. After I finish that. There we go. Now it's back as normal. Cool. Let's go down here. Going down. Now, I'm going to adjust the lighting down here so that mobs never spawn. I don't want mobs spawning down here ever. I don't really like that. I don't want mobs down here. Who does? So let's put out some extra torches. This is one of the things that we're going to do. But first, let's fix this. I don't really know why I never completed this side. So, if all the lights get stuck on, and I'll show you how this whole pattern works in a little bit. It's fairly straightforward, but I'll show you. If all the lights get turned on and stuck on, the only way to fix it is to eat a carrot. Not really. The only way to fix it is to break this redstone right in here. And normally, as you saw before, I just punched that out, and it did. But then we built this piston thingy here. And if we use the piston thingy correctly... what it does is it pushes the block, the opaque block. Transparent blocks don't cut off redstone, but this does. So it pushes it over, and when it pushes it over, it cuts it off temporarily, and then all the redstone shuts down, and then the lights become dark once again. Dun dun dun. Let's go back down there. However, we wanted to put this control panel up top. Oh, come on. I'll just chuck that in there. We wanted to put this control panel up top, and that was kind of the goal, and it never worked. So let me fix that now. So from the ladder, actually, let me light it up now, so I don't have to worry about dealing with bugs up top. Let's wait until it lights up all the way. There we go. Now we should be fully lit because we didn't use a button. Cool. Take that out. Perfect. I'll show you more about the electronics later. So let me go up here. We're talking about from the ladder, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Nice and simple. Let's go up here. It should be light. Of course, I'll get this guy away from me. So from the ladder, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So this should be where I could put the lever that if I turn off, yeah, that does work, but that's not what I want. I want it one out, but instead of that, maybe I'll just put it here before somebody blows me up, hopefully. There we go. Perfect. Let me quickly turn this back on to... Oh, hey, it does work. I can tell you right now it works because this isn't lighting up. Or not. Let me go downstairs and see what I did. Going down. What's going on over here? Why aren't you lighting up? There we go. No, I gotta turn this on. There we go. So let me see here why this isn't lighting up. Got that to there. And I might need to do, put an extra piece of redstone right there. find out. Let's turn this switch on. No, leave me alone. I don't want a brick. Stop attacking me. I wasn't even hurting you. Damn Enderman. You know, I'm actually going to do it this way instead. I don't like that block up there. Yeah. I would rather the block right here. The switch right here. We'll wind up putting a sign up. Actually, I'll leave that there too, just to protect it. I'll wind up putting a sign up here that basically says, you know, to reset, pull lever. But let me get them on all live and let's see if it works. Here we go. Turn the switch on, which after about 10 seconds should make sure everything's lit and stays lit. Takes about 10 seconds to cycle. Unless I just turn the switch off. Let me see what's going on down here. I gotta try something. I might have broke something. But now let's try this. Fix this side. Alright, if I turn this off... Oops. If I turn this off... Yeah, so that works now beautifully. That turns off the lights, it resets it. If I turn this back on, it does nothing. Let me try hitting this button. Now, I broke that somehow. I gotta go fix that. I gotta find out how I broke that. Okay, see, down I think is on. So let me turn it on. Let me go down there and see what's going on. I almost want to do this. The humanity. I might have to pull this apart a little bit to get a better idea of what's going on here. So it was working a minute ago. Hello? So I think it's on that block, right? I think there's only one block up there to be on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... over. Let's make sure I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Why is that 7? What's under here? Okay, what needs to be under here is this. And what needs to be under here is that. And what needs to be over here to protect that, I'm going to put one of these just because screw it. Why the hell not? Now, let's take this out. Well, that didn't work. Do this a little differently. All right, now that's on. Why isn't this turning on? Shouldn't that power this entire block and come out the bottom? Maybe I'm wrong? I guess I'm wrong. Let's see here. That switch is powering that. Ah, come on. I'm gonna have to use a redstone torch. It would be the absolute easiest way to do this. Cycling torches. I just didn't want to. I want that to light that. Alright, I'm gonna cheat, I think. This is not the most compact way to do this. I just don't feel like fiddling with it right now. Redesign this real quick. So I really don't remember how I had it. Okay, so that switch lights up that. Flows here, down, over, in, and there we go. Now, protect it from mobsters. Just gonna kind of seal it up with some obsidian. All right. Now let me go turn. These guys shouldn't be down here. I'm gonna eventually have to drastically increase the light level so that we don't get mobs spawning down here, because I don't want mobs down here, but we'll do that in a second. Alright, so now if I go up here, turn off the switch, I think I could even put this in here. Yeah. I think so anyway. That shouldn't have covered anything up. We'll find out in a minute, though. Oh, I need to eat. Seems to be a party, even though it's bright. Alright, so now that that's off, let me try the switch again to reset. Switch to reset. And after it's dark, you could unswitch it. Alright, let's see if this works. If I tap this button, we should get the pulsating effect. And you could see how it just doesn't render correctly, even though it's hitting it all at the same time. If we go underneath, we'll see that the redstone's properly placed. We have good delays. I don't understand why we get these right angle lines. Anyway, and if we turn the switch on, it should stay on forever. After about a couple of seconds. There we go. Now if I turn the switch off, and if I hit the reset button, I wonder if I should make this a button. Doesn't matter. Hit the reset switch. It takes about 5 seconds, so maybe a button's not the best thing. Alright, now all the lights are off, but somehow we still have this lit up right over here for absolutely no reason. It really drives me nuts. I'm going to do one quick thing here that's not really necessary, but I'm just going to do this. Kind of limit the amount of light from coming up there. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but let's find out. Stop it. Die. He's dead. Well, if I'm doing that, I should probably do this. There, now it goes up. That's pretty well protected. This goes down. I think I'm out of obsidian. I should have bought more. Now let's protect down here. And I'm not going to go and measure out the number of torches I need, because there is an exact, precise measurement that we can use. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to randomly put them down every 3 or 4, and that will be just fine. This is more of a mechanical room down here. I'm not really interested in any specific looks or feels down here. I really don't care. As long as they're 4 away, we're good. I might be going through more than I have to, but that's okay. One day I might just take these out and put glowstone, because we've got a pretty good amount of glowstone too. But why do that if I don't have to? I don't know. Well, now we're out. Need a little more down here. Come back with some torches in a little bit, and give us a little more torch power down here. Help prevent mobs from spawning, because it's still a little too dark in some of these areas. But alright, so we finally have this fixed and working. We're going to come down on a project to make sure that we don't have any problems. So here's basically how this works. The pulse is generated from here. The pulse travels out, and at the same time it hits all 3 of these. Comes out, it splits. From here it goes down, and it lights up one at a time. These blocks and the redstone lights are right above it. The glowstone plus redstone, the redstone lights are right above it. And at the same time, all of these are ticked and timed so that this set of lights goes on at the same time as this set of lights and this set of lights. The timing is actually pretty good. Let me use a lever to send a quick pulse. You can see the quick pulse I sent, and how it basically lights it up almost at the same time. The pulse is too fast, like it was with that lever. We want a really short pulse, because if the pulse is too fast, it eventually catches up to itself. And I could probably put in some more repeaters here to prevent that. I don't think I have any repeaters on me. I can enter a few more repeaters here, and I can actually tick that up. That might help too. Put these on 4 ticks should actually help prevent that from happening. I don't know how these ended up on 1 tick. This itself might be enough. That's all I'm going to do for now, because I really don't want to change the pulse rate. Actually, I do. I want more monsters to spawn, so I'll do 2 more. Alright. Quickest way to do this, because... oh, I do have a lever down here. I could put in an extra lever here. There we go. That cuts that off, which doesn't allow to continue to pulse, which eventually will wrap around and turn everything off. Perfect. So now let me try a quick pulse with this, very quick, and see if it works. There we go. Sent the pulse down. Now it's going to take a little more time coming back, so the chances of it catching up is less. And if it still does catch up, I could always put in some more repeaters on high ticks, on high delays. Now, if I did this right, this whole column here should light up at the same time, just about. And it does. Yay! Successful project. I might put in an additional row over here. Alright, so I'm going to leave some supplies down here, and I'm not talking about sugarcane. I am talking about endstone, in case we have another explosion. I'm talking about ladders, in case we need them. And ultimately, I also want to leave... more endstones, okay. I'll leave 1 item frame. And that's it. So, I'm going to put an emergency kit down here. We have emergency kits in our land. And I'm going to put one right over here, just so I have one. And here is what an emergency kit is for us. It's to help deal with zombie villagers. So we're going to put one of these, one of these, one of those, one of thems. And sometimes we'll put in a sword too, but I'm not going to do it on this level. Usually we do put in a sword. Maybe I'll leave this for the sword for later. I just don't have an extra sword on me. Now let's go put an emergency kit upstairs, in case we do find... Oh, we got some fun. Hello, hello. Is that a cave spider? Or no, it's just 'cause I was hitting it. Ah, there we go. You're all dead. Let's put another emergency kit right here. And this emergency kit will get standard sword, in case our sword breaks, an apple, and a potion of weakness. So we could use any of this to convert a zombie villager to a zombie. Nope. Zombie villager to a villager. But if we do it, we're going to have to get him out of here somehow, because I don't think he's going to go upstairs unless we box him in. We could box him in. That could work, actually. Alright, so let's reset this. This should turn off all of our lights in about 5 seconds. Very nice. I'm going to probably wind up putting in a switch there with a time delay, but I'll do that later. And now let's try hitting the button and watching our pulsations. We should be out there fighting for the honor of our women, gathering resources, gathering points, eating the occasional carrot. And it works. Works wonderfully, other than these weird light things. Let's turn it off. And we're done. And we're going to get out of here because I don't feel like dealing with any more mobs. Well, it took a while. A little bit longer than I thought. To show you our Temple of Meeperette, the place that I go to prove my love for my Meeperette, my woman. I'm going to go back outside. If we wind up putting in another ring here, I'll let you know. We haven't decided whether or not we're going to put another ring of glowstone or not. I'm going to go outside over here. Turn around so we could have one last view of the Temple of the Meeperette, the place that I go to prove my love for my Meeperette. My name is Meeperache, and this is Meepers Minecraft, and I really hope that you enjoyed the Temple of Meeperette, because we have a lot of other little fun things that we built, and this is one of the simple ones. But we'll see you out there. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. Ultimately, it's Minecraft, so how could you not?